dolls, American Girl, etc. All of these dolls, 18-inch, possibly my life. Well, what do you do when you get one that has wobbly head? In other words, that means her body simply does not have enough stuffing. It's too squishy. There's not enough stuffing to hold her head safely so it doesn't wobble. As you can see, mine is very loose. But then again, I got her for only $7 and something. But look, barely shaking her so the head is very wobbly. That's because there's not enough stuffing into her body. So what you do is, I'm going to switch the camera downward. You want to take and get a good pair of scissors that are thick and sharp. And you want to go into the part, get hold of the plastic tie back thing that's in her neck, and you want to cut it. There it is. There. You cut it. You can use pliers or whatever you need. Huh. Did it cut? No, it did not. I cut the wrong thing. Well, not the wrong thing, just a different piece. So you got to go under, pull it up, and then there it is. Cut it. You can take some pliers, pull this piece. There it is. As you can see, it's just a very thin, regular plastic tie back. That's what holds the head on. That's also what they use for American Girl. Here we are with one, the exact same size. You can buy these in a pack of 10 to 12 for $1 at your Dollar Tree store. If your Dollar Tree store says $4, you can see the packing, stuffing inside the body. It's pretty dense. But before you start stuffing, you want to go ahead, push this in through your doll's head all the way through. Very easy. See, it goes all the way through clearly. Then take your stuffing. You can get this anywhere. Doesn't matter what kind or anything like that. And then you stuff it into the doll's body. It's going to make the body more firm, but it's also going to give your doll's head more support so it's not wobbly. I've actually had to do this with several dolls before, so that's why I have to keep these doll repair type things available on hand. And yes, I've had to do this with American Girl dolls as well. Like, sometimes it can be a little crazy, but you do what you have to do for your dolls, right? If you're a collector. So with this particular doll, now I'm going to put her head back on, push it back in correctly. From the side, you can see it's back where it should be. Gently, I'm pushing this through. You hear that zipping sound? So I call it a zip tie. There we go. Make sure you line it up. Oh, that's a piece of the other. Okay, almost done. There we go. Done deal. So, fix everything would have been in place. I'm checking, making sure this is good and tight. Look at my camera. Look at that. See? The head is no longer wobbly. It's not shaking. The only thing shaking is her earrings. I did not do it too tight. It's tight enough to keep the head attached. But it's also loose enough where I can turn her head left and right. Now if I want, because this is nice and stiff, it's perfect. She's more fuller. I can make it a little more tighter. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut this off at an angle, like that much off. And you take the other piece, you can use pliers. I'm using this, and I'm actually pushing it back into the doll's neck area, like this. This way you don't have a sharp piece of plastic sticking out from the top of your doll that could actually cut you or scratch you or a child. So if the doll isn't for you, let's say you're not a doll collector, you have a child and your doll's head is too wobbly, that's all you do. Dollar Tree and some stuffing, cotton, whatever. Whatever fits in to fill it. And then you take your pliers and you simply pull the fabric over to cover it up. Like that. So, done deal. You want to resew that if you want to. You don't have to resew it when you're done. It's an option. As for me, I don't have any children that are going to be touching my dolls. So I'm not worried about children touching her because I know I'm not going to have her anywhere where children will touch her. Fix her dress back on. Done deal. So she's finished. So now she can look like a princess. And we can shake her head, wobble. It's nice and stiff and it's big, huge difference. Quick fix, powerful results that are cheap and affordable and easy to do. As I said, this works for any and all 18-inch dolls such as Our Generation, American Girl, and My Life. So that is how you can fix your doll. Ta-da! So I hope this can help someone. I've done this video before. I thought I would go back in touch because I had to redo her. So thank you. Good night.